What am I looking at here? What is this mess? What is this disaster? I see wires. Those look important. Let's follow the wires. Oh, I know how this works. This doesn't work. There are 3 of these. This is wrong. What is going on? I guess that means that red and purple are the same? Curiouser and curiouser. So there's a bunch of things that actually don't need to be walled off from each other. Hasn't gone to trial yet? Alright, well, we'll get to it someday, I'm sure. Because all of this can be one thing. Why didn't that work? Because purple and red, probably. But why purple and red? Like... Purple and red, why? This really seems like it should work. What about this doesn't work? The alleged bullshit? Nah, don't let them get to you with their terminology. It's actual bullshit. What about this doesn't work? Everything is blocked off, except I have red and purple combining with each other because it looks like they need to? Because... I mean, if they're not the same color, then how can this work? I need propellers. I need like a pair of propellers in order to make this work. Purple equals red and blue. Now that is a suspicious statement if I've ever heard one. So that would require something like... How do I actually wall those off, then? So this one needs to be walled off from here, first off, and here? So I would need to go like this? And then like this for the rest of it? No, because that still leaves these purples and those blues. How do I also wall off this and these? I'm not even sure that's possible. I'm not sure that this is the correct approach to this puzzle either. Like, the 3 reds and the 3 purples is what's getting me. The only way for that to make sense is if purple can pair with red somehow. So maybe there's an additional mechanic here that I don't understand yet? Let me do the rest of this. Let me look around and see if there's anything else here that kind of explains things. Maybe there's more to this. This church-looking thing. Oh, there's a way in. There's a way in that is not that door. That's a start. Hey, it's a mirror puzzle. No, it's not a mirror puzzle. It's just a puzzle of some kind. But it doesn't... I need to make a plus. I need to make a plus. Hello. Okay. So a plus... How do I make a plus and then still get out? Maybe the plus isn't the shape I'm supposed to be making? Like... What shape am I going to be making then? Is it this diagonal thing? Like, I can't make those diagonals here, because it's not diagonal. What other shape could it want? Do you think it wants, like, the whole of this, like... But I can't make, like, crisscrosses like that. I can only make cutout shapes. How do I make a cutout plus here? Like this, maybe? But then that still leaves this open. Alright, well, I don't know how this works either. Okay. Yet another thing to come back to. And this door doesn't even matter. Why am I going to bother opening this door when I can just walk in this way? Man, redundant puzzles are redundant. Why are they redundant? Like that actually bothers me to have redundant puzzles. Aw, I can't ring the bell? Too bad. What can I do from up here, though? I can trace this. Wow, this is long. That's rad as heck, though. Alright, where else can this go? Can this go the other direction? No. Can this go into it? No. Is there anything else here that this... No, no, no. Okay, great. Thing on the windowsill with a bell in it? Oh! Yeah, it's a recorder! So this is going to tell me some random quote.
Oh, my God. How does it
Good
happen
eyes.
in this poor old world?
I missed it. This is probably
How
like
it's so great,
more Shakespeare or
and
something.
Nobody finds thee.
Yep,
That thou callest so loudly and nobody hears thee.
definitely more Shakespeare.
That thou art so near and nobody feels thee. That thou givest thyself to everybody and nobody knows thy name. Men flee from thee and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs and say they cannot see thee.
Oh,
They
this
stop
is a
their
thing.
ears and say they cannot hear thee. Hansbank, circa 1520.
Alright, so this is a valid shape, but that doesn't get me what I need. What other rotations of this are possible? So that is possible, this is possible, but that doesn't get me the thing I need. This is possible, and that is most likely to get me all of the things. This is rotatable. This is not rotatable, but it's a 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So now I have to, what, do this? Except that doesn't work. I have to do this in such a way that there's another 1 in it. So that looks like this. That doesn't work either. Maybe I do it in the middle? Or maybe just extend... I can't extend it. I can't do it up here. No, that doesn't work. Maybe this can be rotated differently now that this is here. So maybe I can have, like, this with a block. I can't have a block because then I can't get the piece in the middle. Yeah, flavor voiceover. There's a bunch of them in a bunch of different places. I'm trying to click on them as I find them. For the most part, they are quotes. So, like, that one was something. There was one from Albert Einstein. There was one from some other, like, relatively famous philosopher. There's only one I've found so far that isn't attributed to a person, and that was, like, kind of short and to the point, surprisingly, compared to the rest of them. So I think I need to make a 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which would actually work here. No, because that leaves these locked off. What if I go 4 and 1? Yeah. Now there's another piece. Okay, so what if I do the same thing, but with... Oh, and it's over here. Well, that's frustrating. So these 3 spaces need to be included in whatever shape I make. So if I'm going up like this... No, that's not going to work. I need to cut this out, and then potentially do other things with these shapes. That works. This is 2 different rotatable pieces, but they're going to have to connect. So that means whatever piece, whatever shape I make is going to include both of them. There's no way to separate them out. So what if I make, like, TT? Does that work? No, because that leaves this cut off as if it was a block. What if it's, like, 4, 4? No, that leaves a bunch of stuff. Like I can't make any shape that has a block in it. Either positive or negative. Like I can't make a negative block either. So I think that means I need to do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do that? Is that a shape I can make? I guess so. Yeah, that's a shape I can make. And this is now rotatable horizontal pieces? I guess this is practice for the bunker that I already did. Well, whatever. I think that means I want to make one of them vertical and one of them horizontal. Or I could make both of them horizontal and have them connect. But there's not really a good way to have them... In fact, it's impossible to have them connect unless they're offset. So, like, I could do 3, 3? That could work. But that leaves stuff trapped, so no, I don't think that can work. So I think I'm looking at, like... Oh, that's not going to work either. Wow, how do I do it from here and still have it work? That's ugly. So maybe this one has to be horizontal? If this one is horizontal, then it has to connect with this one. Alright. If they're both vertical, they don't connect. If they're both horizontal, that's impossible, actually. I can't have them both horizontal and have them connect. And I can't have them both horizontal and have them coexist. So at least one of them has to be vertical. If I'm... Assume this is the vertical one. And I do, like, 3, 3? Does that work? And then I eat out all of these pieces first? Yep, that works. Cool. It unlocked a staircase. A staircase into the great unknown. It's a propeller. Okay. Yep. Bam. Hey, I opened a door. That looks relevant. Look at all these doors I have to open. Man, there's so much to do here. How did I bypass this in the beginning? How did I ever manage to just, like, come through here and not actually touch all of these puzzles? Wow. What willpower. I am impressed with myself. What am I doing over here? Oh, there's this guy. Oh, this has the sand squiggle. How much of these did I get? Hello, can I get in here? There's so many things here, oh my god. There's so many real-world traceables, man! There's there's so much bullshit in this game. Alright, I want to get this, actually. I know that this is gettable, so I want to get it. I'm gonna get it. I think I have to get on the boat to do it, though. Hello? Are you... Oh, okay, okay, there's a ramp. Wow! I was gonna be, like, actual mad for a second. Alright, boat. Boat! Ah, we meet again, old friend. Alright, where am I and what am I doing? 5-star review for this game. There was so much bullshit. It's perfect. It's perfect. Alright. I'm actually not sure... Do I really need to be, like, all the way out in order to do this? Let's try this. Oh, I guess I have to actually go somewhere. Alright, we'll pretend I'm going here. Wait. Hang on. Stop. 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 Don't do it. Because I see that half circle thing, and I see that it has a reflection. Yep. So I can do it, just not from here. Okay. Alright. As you were, boat. Continue. I'm watching this. It's gonna be there. Suspiciously round thing. It's round? It's round and has a line next to it? Suspicious. It's almost there. I can see it. I can see it slowly filling up with orange. Suspicious reflections. Oh god, it's so easy to get lost in this game. Lost and sidetracked and just like, yeah, I'm gonna do all the things. Come on. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it! There it is. Okay, and then I have to travel the other direction. Alright, I see how it works. Okay, so if I stop you now, and I try to go this way, this should work. Specifically avoided round things, that's actually really cool. Like, I am glad that they made that kind of effort. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna trace it. I'm gonna trace the thing. It's all gonna be traced. Slowly but surely. Yep, there it is. I see it. Look at it. It's perfectly round. Gotcha! Man, nailed it. Yeah. Oh god, that's so satisfying! I love it when a plan comes together. Alright. Back to... Trace you! I really hope that there's not, like, a place randomly in the world where the sun lines up with the clouds and you can trace from sun to clouds. That sounds like it would be such a pain to track down. Alright. Back to town. Someday I'm just gonna have to, like, just take the boat all the way around and see what I can find, see if I can find everything. Or find anything like that. It's like start at one person... I'm this close, Fail Snail. This close. God. It's the worst. I can totally see this game being something that starts to affect me in real life. Like, I'll pass by something like a big thermometer and just do a double take before I realize, no, I'm not actually in-game. That happened to me with World of Warcraft. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the absolute worst. World of Warcraft, right? I ended up playing World of Warcraft so much that it started affecting how I thought about things in real life. So, like, I would go up to a soda machine and it'd be out of the soda I wanted, and I'd be like, oh, I better come back in an hour and see if it's respawned. Like, that thought literally went through my head. Video games, man. Do some awful things to you. So what's in here? Oh, I already opened this, and I already traced this. Yeah, get traced, puzzle. What else is in here? Nothing? Something that's kind of round? And a tree? This actually... Like, I know I just keep saying this looks traceable, but this doesn't really look traceable. I don't... Maybe from up there. How do I get up there? Alright, building. How do I solve you? There's a ton of them! They can't all be traceable. Maybe none of them are traceable. Can I get out there? Yup. Played FF11 to excess. In the lower right corner of your windshield for the minimap? That's classic. That's... I like that. That's really good. I don't know what I'm meant to be able to do from here. Other than, I guess, be able to look at things. Can I walk on this wall? No. That's cool, though. Clicking on things! No, it's not going to get me anywhere. Alright, so let's trace these cables until I figure out how to... Oh, wow, that's a big splitter. So is this where it starts? This is not on either. This goes down... Where does it go? Oh, man. cables. This is even worse. Alright, so this cable goes out here to the top door. Okay, so I need to get all of the pieces of the splitter together. Those are all separate things. So, so this thing has 2 exits on either side? Alright, so let's see how I turn this one on. Follow this cable out to wherever it's going, out of this window, to this puzzle, which is not on, which goes to... Well, that's suspicious. To here, which is also not on, which goes across this tree, to... Where are we going? Man, where are you taking me, cables? Oh, I found it! Something that's on. It's not snapping. Like that? Probably have to be more... Like, I think I have to get it so that... that... line up correctly like this. This looks like a thing. So I want to do like this. Oh, no, that doesn't look right. Maybe further back so that the tall one is 3? Ah, this looks like a thing. Gotcha. Okay. Chat. What are we doing in chat? Claim that security got Zelda 2'd. That's pretty cute, actually. I like that. Alright, so now this one's on, and this looks like a shadow puzzle? Alright, so this is actually this shape. What am I looking at here? I can't... Alright, so this is from the lower left corner. It looks like it's right to up, right, down. Hello? Maybe this is right 1? How many rights do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like 1, 1, 1, 1, up. No, this has to be the start here. So up 1, up 2, right, 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 right. Up, left, up, left, up, right, down, right, up. So I'm looking at like this kind of staircase shape. So something like this. Cool, that worked. Where am I going? I'm going to this thing. I'm going over here. Hello? Oh! Okay. So this is where I start, and each of these are exits. Okay. Alright. Where do I see anything shaped like that? Like, that's not this tree. Is it these, like, branches? That seems really excessive. Okay, we figured it out. So it's this tree. And I have to figure out which of the 4 branches correspond to each of these shapes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nothing at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but missing in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the one that has the cherry is the 8? I think it's the 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. but I don't know the orientation. So like this is 1, 2, 3, 4 missing 1, 2, 3. So if I look for that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 missing 1, 2, 3. So going out from the center, which means that the cherry is probably in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, position 6, on the one with 8. Yep, great. Wow, cool. Cool. Good job, puzzle. That was an appropriate use of game mechanics. So now we're in here, and this thing is turned on. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so assuming that I just have to stay in sunlight, I can do this. And that lights that up. Is there a way to stay in sunlight and light up the other one? Is there a way to stay in shadow and light up the other one? There's an up one. Oh, there's all three. I have to do all three from the same place. So staying in sunlight was easy. But both of the others are in shadow or in something else. Maybe... Like, I kind of want to... I can't really see anything from here. That doesn't really help. Okay. What else works? What other kind of puzzle might this be? Oh, okay. That looked... Like, from here, that pattern looks really suspicious. And then from here, it's a lot more normal looking. Like, a lot less like a solution to a puzzle. So what other patterns can I potentially draw with this? Three possible start locations. So maybe each of the start locations goes to a different exit? I'm willing to believe that. It's also potentially misleading. Like, maybe they just all go from the same start location to the exits. But I wonder how you're supposed to get to the other exits. So there's none of the exits that look like you can get to them just by staying in shadow. So what else can I do with this? I mean, does this work? No. This feels like it... I mean, this still feels like it might work. Is there something I can change? Like the way that this is being shined on? What's up top? What is up here? This thing, which is not on right now, because I need to turn it on by finishing the puzzle down there. Okay, sure. But, like, from up here... Oh, yes, son of a bitch! Okay. So this is multiple kinds of puzzles in one place. Alright. So I see... the trace... And then from up here... Okay, so this is to here, which is like this so far. But where it has to start from up here then, which means it has to like, so the parts in the shadow it can't reflect over. So we're looking at this. No, no, no. Do what I tell you. Hello? 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 Hello! Thank you. Nope, still not. This is so hard to do from far away. Sweet! Alright, what other kind of puzzle is this? What else can I do with this? Okay, so that's this starting point and that starting point, and this exit and that exit. So my suspicion is it's going to be middle to upper left, but... Oh... Okay, so what other kind of puzzle does this look like? What's up here? Did I look at this? What are you? What are you? What are you? Does this help me? Hey, Mr. Gecko, thanks for the follow. Does this help me? How does this help me? Maybe this, like, intercepts the laser? And makes the laser shine on something else? It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It reflects it. Oh my god, where do I want it to reflect it to? Well, I think I want to reflect it to the mountain. Oh, too far. Still too far? Way too far? Cool, so that works. But that's also unnecessary. So where else would I want to reflect this laser to? Where else can I reflect it to? Like, what are my options that still reflect that laser? Like, where does this send it? Hello? That sends it still off into the wild yonder. This goes... Where does it... Oh my god, it lit up a cloud. It lit up a cloud. It lit up a cloud. You guys, it lit up a cloud! How is this relevant to me? You gotta be kidding me, man! Why would I want to do that? Alright, what else can you do? How else can you help me? Where else do you go? This goes... nowhere? Oh, this isn't touching it anymore. I don't sound like this is a blind play. This is absolutely a blind play. I mean, I'm pretty deep into the game at this point, so there's a lot of stuff that I have figured out while I'm here, but this is definitely, you know, overall my first run of the game. Of course there's a reason that it lit up a cloud, but just like... what has that cloud prevented me from... It's almost here. Like, this is almost a traceable thing. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Well, I can just leave it lighting up that cloud and have done with it. Because I don't need this pointing at the mountain. I've got enough lasers pointing at the mountain. But I want to see what else it can point at. If there's anything else it can point at. Where does this send it? That's too far. Okay. So let's just leave it pointing at the cloud. And then at some point, when I have to trace something across this lit up cloud, I will remember this laser and give silent thanks. Or maybe not even silent thanks. Give vocal thanks for the presence of the laser. Alright. But this doesn't help me solve the next step of this stupid other puzzle here. If the game was about clearing up weather, that sounds fantastic. Alright. So we figured out the shadowy part of the puzzle. We figured out the reflective part of the puzzle, which matches this shape. So, I mean, that's kind of a clue that I could figure out that there was a reflective part of the puzzle. This is green. This is green. They're all green now. Maybe because this last step is green. I think it's going to start in the middle and go up to here. But let's see. So this could mean that there's some other shadows that I need to look at and adapt in order to figure out this pattern. Like, there's shadows somewhere nearby here that kind of make a similar shape and trace out, you know, a path from one place to the other. Like, I got the part that's not in shadow, and I got the parts that, like, that's the sun reflection puzzle. So what other kind of puzzle could this be? It's blue. What does that tell me? Blue sounds like... This game is all about perspective. No kidding. Blue sounds like color puzzles? Like, I think the first white and black puzzles I found were about, had a blue background. Blue is mirror puzzles? Alright, if blue is a mirror puzzle, what am I doing with this? Then I'm not trying to get from here to here. I'm trying to get, like, here? Because this section is mirrored? But it's not actually tracing a mirror path, because I'm not intercepting anything. So it's probably not a mirrored puzzle. I still think it's going to be from the center. What else is there here? Huh. That's new. I haven't seen that anywhere else. That's cool, though. Alright, can I do it from here? No. One, two. So, up left, around here, up right, right up, left, up, left, down, left, up. So up left, around, up right, out, up, through... No? I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, it's supposed to go up to the corner there. It's not supposed to go around the hexagon. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, do it, do the thing. Up, out, through, up, great, yes, thank you. Okay. Now I can go up here and see what kind of crap this is. What kind of crap are you? Oh, you're all kinds of crap. You are multiple kinds of crap in one puzzle. Okay, so I see this. That looks like a solution, a part of a solution, I should say. The next part is going to be somewhere else. I might have to go up here and look at the reflection of it. Is that a... Suspicious. Clicking on things. It's not the thing, though. It's not a relevant thing. This is cables that goes somewhere else? Great. More things that go to other things that I'm trying to not get distracted by. That's... I can't... That doesn't work. Is there a way out from the outside to get up to it? How do I get up there? Guys. How do I get up there? Is there like a puzzle bridge I have to extend from one side of the thing? I need to... This is weird. Like this counterweight thing? So there's some other puzzle here that I have to solve. Nope. I do things in the order I find them, whatever order that is. Sometimes it's not the right order. I mean, obviously there's something I have to do here. And this still looks traceable to me. But I need to Well, I don't see anything that I can interact with here. Oh! Alright, so how do I start this? Where can I start this from? I was wondering why there was a puzzle on an open door. That seemed highly irregular. White rose bushes look familiar. Are these things? I don't know what they look familiar of. Look familiar too. I mean, this is kind of like the hedge puzzle. So up one. I need paper for this. All right. Paper. So in where I was holding a pen. Here it is. Pen. I found it. Haha! I'm ready. All right. In up to right turn. Right turn again. Left turn. Right turn. Down this U up. Right again. Another U around. And now this is some shit. Wait, does that mean that this one's not actually blocked off? Except this is on top of the green. Okay. And this is not on top of the green. So I need to go through here, up, and get to the other side of this. But then this is still green, but I need to go out this side. I see. Okay. And then it goes out, left, left. Does it go all the way left? No, it stops before the end. Left, left. Up. And then out the rest of the way. Cool. Cool. Man. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well even without the vague nudges, Mr. Gecko. Like, I definitely appreciate the sentiment. You know, I've been in plenty of streams where it's really hard not to say anything. But unless I explicitly ask for help, I'm probably better off kind of just leaving it alone. And if I get frustrated enough, I will ask for help. It has happened in the past. So, how does this look? This now... Alright, I'm going up. Up again. Down, right, up, out, this way, over, up, all the way to the right and out. Hello! Why is that incorrect? Maybe this is the exit? So maybe I need to do it the other way? So I need to go this way? Out? Like this? Alright, cool. Well, that worked. And now this. Now I can get through here. Hooray! And now I have this thing that I can move. Oh, that puzzle looks different from over here. How am I doing this? Oh. Well, I clearly need to turn it into a bridge, so I think I want to go like 3, 3, 3, except that doesn't work. It has to be 3, 3, 3. Cool. Does that get me across? It does get me across. Okay, great. Hey, more things to do! Wow, that's frustrating. Oh, it's mirrored. That's not as frustrating as I thought it was going to be. It's maybe more frustrating. Fine. No! 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 No. Okay, fine. That's actually okay. That's not okay. That's still not okay. Man! How do I like need to cut this thing out like that? That still doesn't work. But maybe I can do it this way? Except that still doesn't work because of this thing. Jerks. Maybe I can do it this way? Alright, where do I need cuts? I need cuts here, and here, and here. So, think like I do this. Except this needs to, like, go around and cut out that. Hang on. How do I separate these? I can't do this, because that, like, goes through this. So it needs to end up coming, like, straight down here, and then around? Does that work? That doesn't work still. Why doesn't that work? How do I make this work? Hey, Shamsul, thank you for the follow. I think that's another person I know in real life. Cool. People coming to the stream. I like it. This... Alright, this got hard. Can I do... Oh, I can do it like this. Yeah! Alright, that works. What is this mess? Alright, so I want something like this, but then also I need to cut this out. But then that doesn't let me cut off the rest of these blacks. So maybe I just keep going up? That almost works, except it doesn't. So I need to figure out a way to cut these off from each other before I can do the rest of it. So like this. What if it's more like this? What if I'm looking at this? How do I make this work? Not quite. This works, though. Yeah. Huh? Hello? Why does that not work? What is wrong with this? All the whites are separated. All the blacks are... Oh my god, there's a dot I have to pick up. I have to pick up a dot. Why is there a dot? Oh my god, you jerks! Okay, so I have to pick up the dot in addition to everything else I'm tracing here. Man, I thought I had it. Okay, so looking at this, this almost works, but I still need to pick this up. Pick up the dot. Which means I kind of need to do this? Yes. Hello? Why doesn't that work? Oh, because I can't have white and black in the same thing. But I can do this? No, that doesn't work either. I can do this? Nope. Chocolate stain on the blueprint of the puzzle? Well, if it's just a chocolate stain, then it shouldn't be failing me out. Man, this puzzle's poorly designed. That's what I'm going with. Okay. So that doesn't work. This has potential. So if I'm looking at it like this, maybe... Well, this still needs to be cut off. That's not going to work. That's not going to work in the slightest. It can't go this far down if I want to actually cut these off. Like this almost... This doesn't work in the slightest either. But maybe like if I go around here and then like loop that somehow makes things better, except it doesn't. Alright, so I need to cut these off from everything else, and I think the way to do that is, like, so this, for sure, there needs to be a line here, and this needs to be, like, traced out, I think, or maybe just separated from these somehow. And this needs a separation here. So we need to go between these, we need to go between here, and we need to go between here, and we need to pick up this dot. So alright, let's mirror this. I'm going to actually copy this out and mirror it to the other side so that I can see both sides, like both of it on one side. So it's circle in the upper right corner, and also exit, but whatever. Nothing, white. So empty, white, empty, because I got to get that bottom row too. Black, empty, empty, and then starting from the top, there's a white there because from the other side, and then a white, and then an empty, and then an empty in the middle. Going up, there's a black, and then another white, and then a black, and an empty, and the exit poking up out of that corner, and the dot in between the two blacks on the left. So, places I have to traverse, assuming this kind of mirrored map. You can see my mirrored map. Look at that. How does that look? Where is it? Where is it? This one. That's pretty awful, but you can see it. So I need to go between, like, I need to come out between the whites and the blacks on the left and pick up the dot, which I think means I need to do, like, this kind of boot shape. And then if I come across, like, making a loop, and then out. So that looks like I am bad with angles, like this. Check that out. So let's see if that's actually a solution to this puzzle. So starting here, going left, down here, and up, across, over here, but then I need to loop through here, so that doesn't actually work as a solution. Alright, the other way to do it... Is there another way to do it? That's if I'm trying to solve it all with one line. Maybe I don't need to solve it all with one line. Like, maybe I... Maybe I can rely on the bottom line to pick out that last black. So I can actually go over like that, or even just all the way across, and then make like a T-shaped tetromino on the bottom. So I'm going like this. Well, I'm going like this. That doesn't quite work. Maybe I need to go further out? If I go one more out, that works. Right? That hits everything? I think that hits everything. Damn. Alright, last bit. Same story. One more dance through this mess. Perfect. There we go, we're brilliant. Well, that one was easy. That accomplished a thing I didn't need to accomplish yet, but that's cool. So looking over here, I now see the tracing for the bottom half. So now I know how to get through the bottom half. Like that. I'm going to write this down as well. So what does this puzzle actually look like? I can't see anything from here because my resolution is crap. But it is 3 hexagons stacked on top of each other. So the bottom half of this puzzle is that from the middle? I think it's from the middle hex? It's kind of tough to tell, but I think that's from the center of the middle hex, down left, across, down into the middle of the bottom hex, over to the right, and then looping around to the exit. Is that enough? Hello? Hello, triangle puzzle. Alright, so I need to go by exactly one side of the triangle. Gotcha. What else is there up here? Man, this place is complex. There's all these puzzles hidden out of the way in like these little nooks and crannies, and it's like I have no idea where to look for anything, but the fact that one of these puzzles is missing the frame is suspicious. Word of the day. Alright, I'm going to pretend that doesn't matter for now, but I'm going to remember that it happened, and maybe figure it out. Like, if that seems like it's going to be relevant, then I can come back to it and actually make notes. The word of the day is... Alright, so up here, I'm looking at this. And from over there, I was coming out from this center anyway, so I don't think I'm going anywhere else. So this is just... How did this look? In here, out, nope, out, yeah, and around. Gotcha! That opened up yet another doorway to a place I cannot reach yet. Alright, well, something was accomplished. I don't know if it was relevant. I mean, eventually it's going to be relevant. But, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that we did. And then I was going to come back here because I still don't know... Well, now I have some more ideas, right? Like, there's so many different kinds of puzzles here that maybe this is just a bunch of other different kinds of different... I did the thing here. What was I looking for? Where was the other puzzle that I didn't do? I don't remember anymore. How do I even get in here? Oh, it was this thing. And I was going based off of the lattice around the outside, but like trying to make pluses. Maybe it's something with like, maybe it's another positioning thing? Can I even get behind it? I want to get behind it. It doesn't look like there is a behind it to get. Alright, well that's fine. I probably need to open this door in order to make it work. That's it. Okay, so it's a shadow thing. But I still don't understand how this works. Okay, so thinking that blue is a combination of purple and red, so maybe this is a thing, and these are things? Except that doesn't quite work. So I need to come around it from... No, I need to... So, like, these two need to be a thing, and these two need to be a thing. Everything else needs to be separated, though. Like, that doesn't work. Because... No, purple is a combination of blue and red. So, like, this is a purple, and this is a purple? So this is a... this is a thing? So, like, this is one connected shape? No, that doesn't work either. Like, the only way this makes sense, or even is doable, is if purple and red somehow combine. If purple and red combine, what else can I do here? Like, how do I actually make these shapes cut out? So this needs to be cut off here. These need to be separated somehow. Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's like, I'm working off kind of the same idea, right? So whether or not... whether or not, like, you have the right idea... Like, if I have that idea first... I mean, the only way that this makes sense is if I can combine these two. So there needs to be something else going on here. Some other rule that I haven't figured out. And I know that I need to do something up here to separate, like... I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe I just separate those. No, that's not even it. You solved it, but you don't remember how? Great. That That makes me feel really confident about my odds. Like, I know that white needs to be separated from white here at the top, but it's not clear how these are supposed to work together. What is in here? You have got to be kidding me. Alright, I'm looking at like this. And then these shapes up at the top. Wait, how do all these shapes fit together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which is like 6, 6, and 3. It's not 15. It is 15. It's 3 times 5. How do those all fit together? Like... I mean, I kind of want to fit them together like these 6 and these 6 and then a 3 somewhere else. But I think I need to get into the middle. Like, I'm pretty sure I have to do it like this. Although maybe I can cut it out further. So then I have these 6 on the left. And... no, but that doesn't include the last shape. Because, like, this doesn't quite work. Require additional pylons. This almost works. So maybe I want to do it like this far out, and then I can have the upper left 6, and then 6, and then maybe I do it so it's 3 here. So one of the 3s is up there, and then 6 and 3, and then there is no way to make a legal shape out of that. Whelp. Three, and then these 6 up here. And then... and then 3 down at the bottom somehow? Which means that I need to be looking at a different set. Maybe if I start like this, that's easier? So I have, like, 3, 3, 6, and another 3. Actually, that totally works. I just need to cut this one out again. 3, 3, 6, and a 3. Yep. Sweet! Man. Cool. What am I doing in here? Look, it's a new place. How do I do the new place? Everything in here is colored. I hate it. I already hate it. I already hate it. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, alright. I see it. I understand. I kind of understand. What's down here? Oh, there's stairs. Wow. Lucky. The speaker is gone. The speaker is gone. So I have to look at this and guess based on this what the actual pattern of the sound should have been. So is it low, mid, high, high? It is... sorry, high, mid, low, low, because the big ones are low. High, mid, low, low. Huh. Lucky! Cool, what did that do for me? Oh, the staircase. Ugh, it's blue. Why is it blue? Oh, I can change it to red. How do I change it to red? I want to change it. Well, can I solve these? I don't like it. Can I even solve these with these colors? Maybe. I mean, I can do this shape and just mirror it, right? Okay, that means this is wrong because the color isn't right. Hello? Why does that not work? Because the colors are still wrong. Oh, no, because that's what it is right now. I need to do this in order to get a different color. Okay, no, that was a lucky shot. I admit that one, Mr. Gecko. God damn it, I'm gonna have to take notes, aren't I? Well, let me make this red first. Hello? I just want it to be red. Why won't you let me make it red? Like, that works. That's where we are now. This works? No, that doesn't work. This is the only thing I can make it? I can't make it anything else? Does this work? Like, what is... Don't I have to connect the thing with the other thing in order to make it an actual thing? Why doesn't this do what I want it to? I just want it to be red. How does this help me if it's green? It doesn't help me if it's green. Oh yeah, right. I remember that happened. That happened in the bamboo jungle too, like just blowing through them, and then I finally get to. I think it was like the second to last or the very last sound puzzle with the grid, and I was just stuck on it for a while. And Digital Kid's like, "Oh, you are human." Why do these not work? Why do these not work the way I want them to? Alright, well, like, is this helpful? Like, this is... Nope, that's still not right. I'm gonna have to take notes of all the places that the patterns are similar, aren't I? Like, this still doesn't work, does it? Yeah, that one made sense to me. I just got lucky that my first pattern was the correct pattern. Because you kind of have to try some patterns and see whether or not they work. Like, if I had started going right instead of started going up, then, you know, I would have been at that for a little bit longer. Yeah, I know that works. That's how I got here in the first place. How do I get back to the other colors, though? Like, why doesn't... Why is that not valid? I don't understand why this doesn't work the way I'm expecting it to work. Like, what else do I have to do here in order to make those colors the things I want them to be? I'm forgetting basic rules I've mastered? Okay, that's great. Oh, right. These aren't starbursts. Jeez, okay, this has messed me up. This has messed me up multiple times so far. The difference between, like, the star colors and the actual just block colors. Like, I have needed this reminder more than once. God, okay. So, in order for this to work, I still need to wall off the other colors from each other. God, okay. There we go. Now it's red. That's what I wanted the whole time. What? I can't do it? Why can't I do it? Where do I have to go to make this work? Do I need to be, like, up there? Thank you. Alright, now I can get back to the business of actually solving puzzles. Yeah, this particular trick is not one that I would exactly call mastered. I don't know why this messes me up so badly. Alright, Yep, this is gonna need some help. Alright. So, for each of these, figure out what things are unique, what things are different. Okay, so I have 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 and 2 2 2 2. Now I have 2 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 and everything else is ones. And lastly, the clouds. Trust me, that's I haven't shaken that one yet either. 1 2 2 2. 2's in the bottom left, 1's in the top right, 2 1 2 2. All right. So if I now overlay these, how does this make sense to me? This tells me that everything in the upper right corner is the same. Everything in the upper left corner except for this particular corner is the same. I don't know which the same it is, though. It's still different from everything in the upper right corner. So each of these, like, this is its own separate, different color. The bottom left, this is different, but these are always 2's. The bottom right, these 3 are always 2's, and then this is a different one from this one. This is a 2 1 1. This is a 1 2 2. And each of those are completely unique from the colors that are up here. So I need to do this, and this. Sorry, and this. Although actually, this is completely legal, because all of those at the bottom are the same color. These two... Wait a second, that doesn't work. These two are different from each other. So I actually need to do it in such a way that I am cutting those out and leaving the rest. Like this, I think? That bottom left one is 1 2 2. Is anything else in this puzzle 1 2 2? No. I need to write dividers on my thing. Oh, that doesn't work either, because these things over here are 2 1 2's. Like, this is a 2 1 1, but these are 2 1 2. So each of these kind of needs to be its own separate thing. How am I doing this one? This is like this. This is like this. And then this is just a block of its own. Sweet! Oh man, I can't believe that worked. Well, that's exciting. Alright, now, same thing here. Thank you, Mr. Gecko. That's actually, like, I am taking that as a legit compliment. I really like these types of games. I really like logic puzzles. So, I'm just... It's a lot of fun, right? Like, it's a lot of fun to kind of see how the different pieces interlock and work together. So, like, it's... I don't know. Like, I just think it's really fascinating. These are the kinds of games that I really, really, really enjoy. Alright, what am I looking at here? 1, 1, 2, 2. 2's in the bottom left, 1's in the bottom right. Oh, for a second there I saw actual colors while the light switched. I guess that's one way to do things. Now it is 2, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Still 2, 2, 2, 2 in the bottom left. And 1, 2, 1, 1. And then I'm going to have to remember how Starburst works after all this crap. The Mountain King? Oh my god. That sounds really ominous. Yeah, I haven't touched the mountain yet. I'm not planning on doing it for a while. I already did this. This is the one I already did. Hello. This is what I needed. One of every mechanic in the game? Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright, so we have 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, yes, son of a... 2, 2, 1, 2. Ugly. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so what does this mean for me? Alright, so now I need to assign, like, each of the 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, etc. actual codes. Because I need to match 2's of pieces, and they need to not overlap with other things. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Okay. So, 1, 1, 1 is gonna be A. 1, 1, 2 is B. 1, 2, 1 is C. 1, 2, 2 is D. How many colors are there? 2, 1, 1 is E. 2, 1, 2 is F. 2, 2, 1 is G, and 2, 2, 2 is H. So, upper left corner is 1, 2, 1 around the edge, which is C. So I have C, 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 and then the last piece is 1, 1, 1, which is A. In the right, I have 2, 2, 1s in this shape, which is G, 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 and then the upper right is 2, 2, 2, which is H. The bottom, I have 2, 2, 2s around the outside, so H's. And then in the bottom left is a 2, 2, 1, which is a G. Oh yes, son of a... I see how this is working. Okay. And then in the bottom right is 1, 1, 1s around the bottom, which are A's. And then in the upper right is 1, 2, 1, which is... What was that, C? That was C. Okay. Oh, this actually isn't that bad. This is how you ended up solving the elevator? Alright, well, I mean, clearly I needed to do it at some point, right? So, here it is. This is ridiculous. Alright, so I need to draw such that the A's... This is pretty confusing, actually. So I need to make shapes that crisscross. Because I need to have, like, these two separate, these two and these two in the same shape, and then these two and I guess these two in the same shape, or I could do the bottom ones, but that seems harder. So these two and these two in the same shape, while but there's a lot of room for overlap, right? So if I have a shape like this that, for the sake of argument, includes these and this and how does this, like, that works as a shape. And now I just need to get to the exit. Because I need to remember whether or not things can go together. Okay, so yeah, I have taken some notes, ladies and gentlemen. You can see my notes if you want. How do I camera? Camera, how do you work? Yeah, you can kind of see it over here. There's like a lot of it. Ones and twos and C's and H's. Alright. So this shape works, assuming I can actually get out of the puzzle like this. So what if I just start going across, right? And then I have this shape, like this? Does that work? No, because I need this to be combined with something over here. So if I do this, like I need to... That's not going to work. I can't... These need to be... So I need to do it like this, actually. Or like this, rather. And then... This needs to cut... Well, I need to cut these off, I guess. But now I need to get across... Or maybe I go up first here? And then down somehow? Does that work? Because I need to cut these off from each other. Like I need to end up doing something like this, and then to the exit. But this, like, needs to include this, as well as whatever it does down here. Wow, this is actually a really tough puzzle. Because, like, if I do this, like, those two are together, but that doesn't combine the way I need them to. Because I still need literally the bottom left corner to combine with literally the top right corner, which seems impossible? I mean, I guess it could be, like, something like this that cuts across here and cuts out a piece. So like this. Because I still need one G. No, I need two G's. Words. This works, actually. No, that doesn't work. That's the opposite of what I need. Huh. So I need the top right. Okay. So I need to do it like this, actually. No, that's still the opposite of what I need. I need like this. Well, I need to figure out which groups need to be separate, Mr. Gecko. That's the problem. Like, I still haven't exactly figured out what pieces need to go with what. I know what does need to be... Like, I'm starting with what needs to be combined, not with what needs to be separate. And that's also some hard going, because there is some stuff that does need to be separate. The trick is figuring out how it needs to be separate, like what needs to be cut out. Actually... Now that I look at it again, if I there is a group that needs to be separate from other things in order for this to work, because there are 4 of each color, whatever those colors are. But I need to figure out, like, how to cut them out of the different squares of 4 things that they're in. And that is where everything is going wrong. Alright. How do I move the elevator? Solve the puzzle right! Yeah, that's about right. That's correct. just do the right thing, and then it works. No problem. Oh man. So what other shape am I looking at here? How can I get this to do what I want? I need to... Alright, let's start with what needs to be included. Things that need to be included together are this with exactly one of these 3, this with exactly one of these 3, this with exactly one of these 3, so like this one and this one, most likely, and then this with exactly one of these 3, so like this one and this one, most likely. I think it's okay. Yeah. All right. So starting with what needs to be together, and then we have these 2 need to be with probably these 2, or these 2 need to be with these 2. So given that, how do I make that happen? Like, I really want to just be able to do, you know, this. Except that doesn't work. Because it's the top one here and the bottom one here instead of being the middle ones. No, solve the puzzle right is fine. That is excellent advice and technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Why? Starbursts always mess me up. Like, starbursts have messed me up since the beginning. The rules on stars are so much more difficult than almost anything else. And I can never keep, like, stars separate from just the color swatches and how those work. God, mechanics. Games. Okay. So... hello? What? Oh, it's because I'm pressing space by accident. Oh, does space cancel you out? Interesting. So... like this? Like, how does this look? Wrong. This looks wrong. So I need to start doing this from the other side if this is how I'm going to do it. So like this. How does this look? This looks also wrong. Because these aren't connected to those. They're just separated out on either side. Getting these 2 together is really difficult. So maybe if I go up like this and cut stuff out, so then I can have 2 and 2 the way I'm trying to? So this is an A and this up here. Well, I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see what I'm pointing at. A and C are the bottom 2 in the upper left corner. So those need to be in the same group as these 2 up here. These 2. So I need to... like this, almost. Like that. Pretty much. So that gets A and C together, but that still leaves the one in the bottom left corner unconnected from the thing it needs to be connected to. And, you know, kind of incidentally also leaves me trapped in the bottom right corner and unable to escape. So that's clearly not the correct answer. cutting out one piece from each of these squares feels like it should be correct. Well, okay, feels like it could be correct. But I think the way to do it is to cut out two pieces and to figure out which two pieces to cut from each square. So... because, like, these are straight opposites. Like, I need to get these two with these two, and they keep ending up on opposite sides of things. Whereas these two are on the same side of things, which makes it a lot easier. So I want to do, like... you know, this needs to be cut off. And then these need to be cut off. Like, if the exit were in the bottom right, this would be so easy. So what other shape can I make here? Like, how else can I put this together? It's like this, maybe. Like this? Does this work? That's more C's than I need. That needs to be in the bottom. Like this. Does that work? No. Wait. Yes? Because that has one A. And 3 G's. No, okay. So this still needs to be... something else needs to happen up here in order for that to work. This is so close. Like, if I literally just made a circle, like, around here, how close is that to working? Alright, so I want to do something like this. Kind of. Why does this not work? This doesn't work because... the G at the bottom. So this works. Why doesn't that work? Hang on, let me draw that shape again. Why doesn't this work? So this doesn't work because I haven't included an extra A. I need an extra A at the bottom. Why doesn't that work? Let me draw that shape again. This is what I had? I think this is what I had. This doesn't work because now I have 3 C's in it. So the C needs to be in the bottom shape. Does this work? No, of course this isn't going to work. I still need to do something with the G's. This needs to be like this. No, then I have 3 H's. So this needs to be like this. Does this work? CAA, AAC, HHG. Yeah? Oh my god. Alright, you piece of crap. You're done. I did it. What was the point of this? Did I even need to do this? Did I even need to be here? What am I doing over here? God! Okay, I did that thing. Did that get me anywhere? Oh, that lit this up. No? No, that brought the stairs down. Was there even like a cable coming out of up here? There wasn't, was there? This whole thing was pointless. Well, I mean, pointless for a certain value of pointless. Like, there were puzzles, and puzzles do beg to be solved. Alright, this did not further my goal of getting up here. That was the point I was looking at. Nor did it further my goal of solving this crap. Just +2 to puzzle count? Well, so be it. Although maybe this tells me something about which color starbursts are actually the same? ? Question mark? I mean, as near as I can tell, the point of it was to have that toggle between colors so that you could go out and trace it when it's red. And then as long as they're doing a toggle between colors, they might as well put a wickedly difficult starburst puzzle in there. But this crap... Like, just looking at it with the base rules of starbursts that I acquired from the Treehouse Jungle, this is impossible. The reds and the purples both have 3 of their color, which means that it cannot be solved given the normal rules of starbursts. So, something is up with these colors. Like, I need to be able to figure out how these colors translate to each other. Like, there are some colors that work together, and I need to figure out which colors can work together. In differing situations? Like, which colors actually combine with which other colors? Yo, you're getting to that nudging again, Mr. Gecko. Like, I could go back to the actual flower puzzles and look at the filters there, look at things through filters there, and try and figure out the way that things filter through various filters. But it's also like, through a red filter, these are going to look the same. Through a blue filter, these are going to look the same. Through a green filter, none of these are affected, but yellow and white look the same through one of the filters. I don't remember which. How colors actually add, it's nothing game specific? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Do I actually have anything that I can use as a filter while I'm looking through this? I don't think so. Like, this thing is up here, but I don't have a way of looking at these things through those colors. Tap, tap, tap. And then I know I've seen other places where the colors have to be kept separate anyway, regardless of filter. So which are those things? Okay, so the main filters that are used are green, blue, and yellow. And then there's combinations of filters, right? Like, that's a thing? I just remember when I was doing this, like, I saw it, well, assuming I actually do this puzzle correctly, I saw it flash, like, the real colors here for a second. Stop snapping to the puzzle, please. Why do you hate me? Damn it. I guess I could do it from here. Can see it for like a brief second while it switches patterns. That's not actually going to be helpful. I need to do this like back at the other place, or just actually math it out. Because like pink and orange are clearly, is that pink? Pink or purple? Pink and purple are going to be hard for me. Once again, Iwabot, technically correct is the best type of correct. So which colors are actually which colors, and which colors can I combine in weird ways? I'm just gonna go back to the flower puzzles and look at it through filters there, because I can figure out which colors are separate, but I'm not positive how those colors combine with each other in order to make colors that can combine with each other, and that's still safe. What is this? Nothing. Probably nothing. Can I get there from here? I think I can. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to let me solve this one at my own pace. Sorry, Mr. Gecko. It's like I remember looking at these. I remember looking at, like, through this, and then also these. So through green, yellow, purple and red are the same. And blue and black are the same. Blue and black are the same. That was the problem. And blue and purple can link. And white and green? White and green are both yellow? So white, green, and yellow can all combine with each other. Why am I not taking notes? But it's like sometimes the puzzles care about the filter and sometimes the puzzles don't care about the filter. I mean, I guess because that one's not solvable without a filter, it must care about the filter. So I have to pretend that it's filtered somehow. And the relevant filters here are on blue, purple, and red. Alright. White, green, yellow, blue, purple, red. Are blue and black the same? I don't think blue and black are the same. Blue and black are different. I mean, through this filter, blue and black are the same. And through this filter, red and black are the same. You're probably right. So there's also, like, blue, red, black. Does that get me where I want to be? Alright, let's see if that's enough. So if blue, red, and purple are all the same, and white and yellow are all the same, Fucking cacophony as I drive by the bamboo jungle. Then a lot of that puzzle is actually like the same things all right next to each other. Where was it? Over here. This one. Oh my god, this doorway's green. Jerks. All jerks. Okay, so these need to be separated. Like, this is a group. This is a group. So there needs to be walls. I'm gonna write this one down again. So I have 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 3. Right? Does that? I gotta go filter again. I didn't realize that this thing was green. Yeah. Okay. So divisions that need to happen. I can't have all the 3s next to each other. I can't have all the 1s, so the 1s need to be divided up somehow. And the easiest way, it looks like, is between these and between this. So, like, I could have a line going here, here, and then out. These need to be divided up into a group of 6. Into 3 groups of 2, rather. And it looks like it wants to be here and here. Like, that's the most obvious. And then the 2s need to be divided up here, so that seems to be the most obvious as well. That's the problem, Cryptomancer, is it really doesn't. So that still... No, that works. No, that doesn't work. Does that work? Huh. Alright, what if... Oh my god, you're tone deaf? That makes the bird puzzles a lot harder. I am actually red-green colorblind, but it's not as bad as it could be. Alright, so what if the dividing areas are different? What if it's a vertical division here, or a division here? So, like, get these 2 together and these 2 together. So I'm looking at something like this. Kind of works. No, it doesn't work. That still needs a division between these 2 and these 2. So what if I start like this? I think this is how I have to do it. These can all be together. Like, that needs to be a division. No. If that's a division, this is a division. Like this? Fucking finally. Alright. Did I actually need to do that? I totally needed to do that. So the bits that stick out here and there think that wants to be... I can't quite make this overlap. You could hear every pattern eventually except the fast bird at the end. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the one that gave me some pause too. Like, I think that's just a hard one. So, what if these aren't meant to overlap the actual paths, but are meant to be like in the middle? So like this. That looks like a path. So then I'm looking at this. Was it like this? Was it all the way through? Was it... I don't remember what I was seeing. Like, this looks like I want to go left, up, right, up, left and out. But I don't think that's the right orientation for this. I think I still need to be further... Is there anything here that leads me to believe that there's like a specific place I should be standing for this? Like, what is my angle? This is how I feel. Look at this expression on her face. Why? Why? This thing looks important. These things look important. And I can't quite stand so that this is the same size as anything in the puzzle. Which means that it's not... still not correct. Oh, this is probably it. Because then that also takes into account the other thing. So it's up, up, left, down, down, left, up, right, up, out. Oh, I can just do it from here. Nice! I don't remember what that did. Something up here? Oh no, that was this door! Sweet! I can finally get through this goddamn tower. So what's in here? Why am I even here? Like... that is an interesting shadow shape. It's like, oh, look at this thing that is not the same as everything else. That looks suspicious. Man, I'm so high up. This is scary. It's a laser! I didn't need this many lasers. I only needed like 7 lasers. But now I have like 10 potential lasers, possibly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 9 possible lasers? There's a lot of lasers. I'm still on the, like, redundant laser train. So after this, I want to go do the ship. And then after the ship, I think I'm ready for the mountain. Yeah? Yeah. After the ship, I'm ready for the mountain. Well, that's a lot of lasers. Cool.